Hey guys, this is Blake with Fueling to Function, and today my video is going to be on protein pancakes. That's what the batter in this bottle is, and these pancakes are obviously going to be higher in protein than your typical pancakes and lower in carbohydrates, plus the carbohydrates in them are going to be healthy carbohydrates. So this makes a great breakfast or a great post-workout meal because honestly, you don't need to take a protein shake with you to the gym with a carbohydrate source and then you've worked out for an hour and a half. You drink your protein shake with your banana and your oatmeal and your 500 calories out, where you could come home, eat this huge plate of pancakes, and probably get about the same results. So these are going to make a great breakfast or a great post-workout meal. Personally, I eat them for breakfast as my post-workout meal. But it's going to be like a blended protein shake because we have whey protein, egg, which is going to be our intermediate protein, and Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, which is going to be our casein protein. So that's a premium blend of protein right there. Plus it's a meal and you're not just going to drink it real fast and have those calories gone for the day. So this will be great for weight gain or weight loss. Plus you get pancakes, and who doesn't love pancakes? And then to add in our healthy fats, we can put peanut butter on them. And as far as toppings go, you could use bananas, fruit, or honey. Actually has a lot of health benefits, even though you might not look at honey and realize that. That would avoid things like syrup, whether it's the reduced calorie syrup or the full sugar syrup, because it's really high in calories, and the reduced calorie syrup is full of chemicals which are really not very good for your body. So we're going to fill our body with the best nutrients possible with fruits. We have oatmeal in here, we have protein, it's going to be a great meal. Let's get this video underway. So for our protein pancakes, I'm going to do a quick run through the ingredients. You're going to need a whey protein. This is just the type I have at the moment. Any type will work. We're going to use half a scoop today, but you could use more if you needed more protein in your diet. Then the base of our pancakes is going to be oatmeal. We're going to be using half a cup today. And that could be altered to more or less depending on how many carbohydrates you need. Then eggs. You could use, I get the liquid eggs, you could also use whole eggs or get the egg white out of this if you have the time. Today I'm going to be using this one because these are both just basically egg whites. They just add colors to these and it makes them a little bit thicker, so it's going to make our pancakes a little bit thicker, or batter for our pancakes a little bit thicker and fluffier. So I'm going to use this one today. We're going to be using a cup of that. Then I don't know what it is, but something with the dairy is going to make our pancakes a little bit fluffier and nice. So you could use a quarter cup of cottage cheese or a quarter cup of fat-free Greek yogurt. I personally prefer the cottage cheese because once you blend it, you can't taste it. But either one is fine. If you don't like cottage cheese, yogurt is an option. Some optional ingredients would be half a banana to put in there if you need more carbohydrates, and that'll add to the flavor. Or you could wait and slice the banana up and make chocolate banana pancakes. Almond milk. Your batter, if you leave it in the fridge overnight like I do, is really going to thicken up, and then if you add this in, it'll make it a little bit runnier and you'll have a thinner pancake, so it'll be more like a crepe, but you'll get a lot more pancakes. And I'll do this quite often because I like a lot of pancakes. Some optional ingredients would be stevia or Truvia, an all-natural sweetener. Steer clear of Splenda, Equal, Sweet and Low, because those have aspartame, and aspartame is absolutely horrible for you, but this isn't going to add any calories, and it's going to make them taste a little bit sweeter. If you wanted to avoid protein powder, you don't have protein powder, but you still wanted the chocolate flavor, you could go with some cocoa, but this is unsweetened baking cocoa, so you'll need honey or quite a bit of stevia or Truvia to offset the bitter taste. Personally, I'm going to be using a chocolate protein powder today and the cocoa to get the antioxidants and the good taste out of this as well. Honey is something that you could add in while you're making the batter, but I personally use it instead of syrup when I'm making my pancakes. Cinnamon is a natural fat burner, so even if you don't enjoy cinnamon, I'd recommend you put at least a little bit in there, but I personally enjoy cinnamon and will be adding a lot. Maple extract is just going to give it a bit more of an authentic pancake flavor. When you're using the chocolate protein powder, it's not as necessary, but when I'm using a vanilla, if I put the maple in there, you can definitely taste the difference. Okay, so we have all our ingredients measured out, and I'm just going to put this in the blender, blend it up, then I'm going to throw it in a shaker bottle, leave it overnight to let it rise a little bit or thicken a little bit, and tomorrow morning I will be having this for breakfast. So we have 1 cup of eggs, or egg whites basically. I'm going to pour a little bit of that in there so nothing sticks to the bottom. We have our 1/4 cup of cottage cheese or Greek yogurt. 1/3 cup, I said a half earlier, but I decided on a 1/3 cup of oatmeal. And then, so a 1/3 cup only has 100 calories, half cup has 150. So instead of that 50 calories from oats, I'm going to be using a half a banana today, which really does give it a great flavor. Then in this bowl, I have cocoa powder, cinnamon, stevia, and protein powder. Dump that in there. And dump the rest of my eggs in and blend this up. Okay, now after blending this for a minute, you're still going to see some residue from the protein powder and cocoa powder that shot against the side and is stuck on there, as well as some stuff that shot up here. So what I'm going to do is take a knife and just scrape around the edges to get it all down in there and then blend it one more time. Okay, so I'm pretty much blended up here. You just want to do your best to get rid of all the chunks of cottage cheese and oatmeal and really get them blended down. But now what I'm going to do, you could take this straight out of your blender, put it in your frying pan, you've got breakfast ready, you're good to go. But I personally am someone who is way overly prepared, and I'm going to put this in a shaker or mixer bottle overnight. And then tomorrow morning when I get back from the gym, this will be probably about 16 ounces of batter. It'll be really thick. I'll probably add some almond milk into it just so that I can pour it a little bit better. But if you don't add the almond milk, that's fine. Your pancakes will be a little bit bigger and fluffier, but you won't get as many. So into the blender bottle we go. Okay, just going to give you a quick shot of how thick this batter really is. So as we pour it out, you can see it's not too runny. You're not going to notice a lot of chunks in there. And like I said, we'll probably get about 16 ounces out of this, depending how much you try and scrape out of your blender. For me personally, I'm still a child, and it's like when we used to bake cookies all the time. All I really want to do right now is lick the batter. So I won't work too hard to get it all out of here, but I'll try and get the majority of it. Okay, so here you have our finished product. I'll display the nutrition facts on the screen, but the peanut butter is obviously going to add some calories depending on what brand you use, but it's going to be healthy fats that you need throughout your day. The honey is going to add some carbohydrates, but you need your carbohydrates too, and post-workout or at breakfast is a great time to have them. So I think this is a great dish that you could enjoy. I hope you like it. Give me some feedback on your thoughts.